We got breaking news from the golf world. World #1 Scottie Scheffler is withdrawn from next weekend's Sentry Tournament of Champions with a hand injury. The PGA Tour says Scheffler injured himself in the kitchen on Christmas Day in a piece of broken glass. He suffered a puncture wound to the palm of his right hand and had to have surgery to remove some glass fragments. He's expected to be back to 100% in 3 to 4 weeks. Scheffler is next scheduled to appear at the American Express at La Quinta in California beginning January the 16th. And for more on the Scottie Scheffler situation, we say hello to Rick Gehman, one of the hosts of the First Cut Golf podcast on CBS Sports. All right, Scottie Scheffler, never a dull moment, coming off an historic season, just the world beater, but they say he can only stop himself, and here he is. I mean, what do you make of Scottie Scheffler hurting himself on a piece of glass, and what does that mean for the #1 ranking?
Yeah, it's certainly shocking news. So there's a couple of things that jumped right to mind here, Russ. First off, you said the Scottie Scheffler's coming off of a historic year, and that's really putting it lightly. We have gotten so used to Scottie Scheffler being at the top of leaderboards, and he is currently in the midst of what is essentially a 2-year run that we have not seen by any golfer that is not named Tiger Woods in the modern era. So for this kind of freak accident to happen and set him back, I'm a little bit concerned about the location of it, right? The palm, the hands, the connection to the golf club is so important for these golfers. I'm sure he'll take his time to heal up. The news or the report that we got from his agent says he'll be back in 3 to 4 weeks. I would actually rule out the Amex for him. That's 22 days away, 3 weeks and 1 day from Christmas Day until Thursday of the American Express. So it seems unlikely that he plays that. I assume we are going to get a very cautious return from Scottie Scheffler closer to AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, which would be the next signature event.
Yeah, look, if there's one silver lining here, I would think it's because it's right at the start of the season. So it's not like Scottie Scheffler's, there's not a major coming up right now. There aren't the quote-unquote like big money events right at the start of the season. If you were Scottie Scheffler's team, like how conservative do you play this? You said you'd already ruled out the Amex. Would you wait till he's absolutely 100% before getting out there to play again?
Yeah, I'm not taking my thoroughbred out of the barn unless he is 100%. So I would also have already prevented this, Russ, because I would have had him walking around in bubble wrap and oven mitts, and he would not be doing anything that could possibly get him injured. But yeah, I think with the location of it, and we know that Scottie Scheffler, he does this one drill every single day where he works on his grip. He works on his grip. He's one of the few golfers who does grip work literally every single day on the driving range. So he knows how important that grip is. I would assume they are going to be as cautious as possible. Like you said, we're not 2 weeks away from Augusta National. We do not have a ton of huge events coming up. This is a time where he can take it a little bit easy. He'll miss a few that he would have liked to have played, but get yourself ready for Augusta National. Get yourself ready for the Players' Championship. Get yourself ready for the meat of the schedule.
Hey, the new season's upon us. Never a dull moment. The world #1 cut his hand on Christmas Day. I mean, yeah. Rick Gehman, thank you so much. And all the more reason, because it's never a dull moment, you got to check out the First Cut Golf Podcast. It's on the CBS Sports podcast, taking you inside the golf world on the PGA Tour and beyond. Tournament previews, picks, deep dives into the players, and the news like we have right here with Rick Gehman on CBS Sports HQ. Subscribe, download the First Cut podcast, or scan the QR code on your screen right now.